right, when I was younger, I believe that video game exclusive magazines had to the reviewers had to complete a game before reviewing it. Now I know otherwise. Video game reviews by not game exclusive magazines like Maxim or Playboy or other such things that actually do print video game reviews were obviously done by people that were either casual gamers or non-gamers themselves. The reason why I knew this is because mediocre games would get stellar reviews by these people. Or it would either be a review that basically says Madden 08 needs to get Game of the Year. You know, something dumb like that. The reason why that I found is that reviewers writing these video game reviews were hired not because of their video game prowess, but because of their ability to write an article. They went to college and probably went to be an English major or whatever, and they got to know writing inside and out. They can write an article and they can make it sound intelligent so that magazines like Forbes or whatever are more than likely going to sit down and want to read them. They sound intelligent. There's no writing mistakes. They know the difference between a semicolon, a colon, and a comma. You know, they know that there, as in like something that belongs to them, is spelled T-H-E-I-R. I think that's right. Yeah, T-H-E-I-R. Anyway, they know those things. They know that the difference between words is very important when writing an article. Do they know video gaming? Meh. They may be casual gamers or, you know, people that have they're hobbyists or something. But in their professional life, they are a writer. Okay, everybody's hating on Dean Takahashi right now. And, you know, I cannot defend him. Can't do it at all. I mean, you saw what happened. Dean Takahashi, though, has been a journalist for 25 years. Lord knows what kind of classes or programs he had to go through to be able to do that. 25 years, and he spent 18 of them covering video games. Once again, should he have been covering video games? Who knows? But VentureBeat, which is the website that he works for, didn't care about that. They didn't care about whether he could pass through the first level of Cuphead or not. What they cared about was his ability to write an article. So now, because of that situation, we are taking a look at all video game reviewers and their ability to play games. What I think we should be doing is taking a look at ourselves and wondering about our ability to write. If we want things to change in the video game reviewing, video game journalist, God, I can't talk. In the video game journalism field, then we're going to have to take some steps into that field to learn them. Video games are going to have to be taken seriously at face value by the mainstream media. Right now, video games are seen as toys for kids and millennials. Magazines like Forbes, Maxim, Time, Playboy, whatever. They are not going to take video games seriously until we can show them that they are serious business. Okay? What I suggest is that if we want things to change, we're going to have to take them seriously ourselves. We're going to have to put on our big kid pants and realize that learning to write is just as essential to the reviewing process as playing video games. You may be able to speed run through Doom in a matter of minutes, but if you can't write about that eloquently and intelligently, no one is going to care. The same can be said about vlogs and YouTube channels. If you're not putting out content of merit, something that says, this guy knows what he's talking about. This is a very well-educated, well-known person that I should listen to when it comes to this. If you can't get that across, no one's going to care about your opinion, and no one is going to take you seriously. So how about instead of turning on our webcams and complaining into them on YouTube, we actually dig into the books. Learn how to write properly and be able to explain to the masses the merit of a harder-than-hell video game like Super Meat Boy. Be able to convince the editor of Forbes that video gaming is the next big form of mass entertainment, not with our passion. Yes, that's great. I'm glad that you have that passion. But you need to have more than that. You need to have the ability to intelligently and, oh, God, what's the word I'm looking for? Eloquently express this passion to people that have better things to do than play video games. You're going to have to convince the editor of Forbes that video games are the next big form of entertainment. Yes, if we don't do this, then we really don't have a right to complain about the people that write these reviews. If we're not putting our own people in those seats, they will get filled by people that don't need to be doing that job. So if you don't want that to happen, then you need to be able to go to these major magazines and say, I know what I'm talking about. I can write it down. I can fill this job. I can do it. And you better have the ability to do so. Basically, I'm thinking that I could just go ahead and sum this up in two little words that every gamer knows all too well. Gamers, if you don't like what you read in game journalism, get good.